Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Vitinha gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's got such a good technical game, Peter, and a great footballing brain. He can see passes that nobody else can, and that makes him fairly lethal, I would say. If the forwards can get into this guy's wavelength, opposition defences are in big trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Kalulu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. And that is out of play. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Looking to play him in. Hazard. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a little off target. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's got away. Cross goes in there. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No, that's been intercepted. Guti. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Can he finish? Oh, it's got in! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Off the post! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's gone for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
2 added minutes has been
Squeeze
indicated.
it through. Nicely weighted ball. Doué, of course, a dribbler. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Terrific header! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Picked out brilliantly. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that pass isn't the best. That's an excellent... It has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He is through here. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 6,
Van Dijk. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away.
Chance! Now, and it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Coming on the field is number 14,
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Substitution for Portugal.
Keep calm
Number
and
7,
carry on. That's the job in a
Cristiano
nutshell
Ronaldo.
now.
Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Now it's
Milko
Messi.
Petkovic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! He scores! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
6 added
Madrid
minutes has
could
been
not have
indicated.
picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experience.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, some tackle that. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Nice interception, well timed. And that is that. Madrid are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Cannavaro making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Solot is onto this. Solot! Off the post! He can get that clear. Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. And he's in on... Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Do it. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Guti. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Madrid are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tries to pass it through. Great ball and shoots! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's gone for a throw-in. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he's forced to go back. Scholes. He's on it, can he get away? Over to the left. Driving forward. No way through. Iniesta goes on a charge down the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Can he stop it going out? Do it. Looking for options for movement. Chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Sorloth clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Diaz, and it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Hakimi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Belletti, looking to go deep. Back in once more. And they can counter here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe gets into a good position. Scholes. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a promising position. Hakimi plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
There will be 1
There's some
minute
great
added
running on
time.
show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sorloth, and the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all... Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting.
Hello,
One remaining
everybody,
shot
and
and they
welcome to
must
today's
hit the
match.
bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Madrid cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Due's crook. Header! Oh no, what has happened? And again! There's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. A good effort from distance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's found a way past. And the finish! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Vitinha! Brilliant by Vitinha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Darren Fletcher tries to play it through. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pele. Now it's Bebeto. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's picked it up out wide. Fletcher. Beckenbauer. And here's Maradona. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Brazil are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And a quick
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're underway again. Vitinha on 2 now and looking for 3. He's got away. Beckenbauer. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2 then. Del Piero goes short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. And it's been given away. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Bebeto. Solot under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cross in. Pele. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Vitinha. No, he refuses to take the bait. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. And this is Bebeto. Decent chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, third corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. Bale. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. And the shot! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
And he shoots! Vitinha. And it's Fletcher. And that's a good ball. And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's Doué. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven towards the far post. Doué charging forward, the ball at his feet. A pretty loose pass. Now it's Bebeto. And the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that is out of play. The final 5 minutes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. Maradona.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. It's Bebeto, and this is Pele! Got to be quick to recover this. Vitinha. Now it's Solot. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So Jim, how do you... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Roberto Carlos. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
he find the finish? Oh no, what has happened here? Doué. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Owen. Now that's well seen too. "30 minutes gone." Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. Belletti.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's in on goal! Chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great...
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Belletti. Oh, played right into his path.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jorginho. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back on the way. Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, well timed. Guti is always looking to break lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Guti, 60 minutes played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And now the breakaway. Guti. Can he finish? They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid go into the lead. Diving header! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Doué. Spread out to the left. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Guti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And the number on the board is 3. And he cuts out the supply. That's that, the end. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Guti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. First quarter of an hour gone. Now, can they get him all? Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's caused a worry or two.
Doué is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That has been slung wide. It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Doué. And he skips past his man. He's got away. That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely pass. And the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Diving header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Collar at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Serginho. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. He slings it in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Guti powering forward here. He's a shot. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. And the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
I'm sure they will make fine
Second period then underway. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard, looking for a runner. It's out for a goal kick. And here comes the corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Belletti chooses to go crossfield. Now that looks a decent ball. Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Flashes, he's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Coming on the field is number 10, Park Ji-sung.
Looking for the run, dink through, he has a look up, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. The most accurate pass. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Laid back in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doué is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Terrific header! It's in! And they're back in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been true.
He's got all! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Coming on to replace him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Robertson. Coming on the field is number 11,
Doué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he lines up a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. He's had it taken off him. That's a good ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's chosen to go back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Roberto is flagged offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Vardiol. Now that's well seen too. Roberto. And it's Doué. Doué. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big and intense.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Soboslai! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid Really could have done without this. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Szoboszlai. Raul. It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Vardiol.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Now, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Raul. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vitinha, he might be in here!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Sané.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Courtois gets good distance on it. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance.
There will
And
be
now
1
a
minute
sudden
added time.
tries from a long way out. Oh, he hit that sweetly. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Doué going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Doué! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. Dink through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Quality ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kane. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just eases him off the ball. Over to the left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Guardiola. And he whips it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That's a good run down the left. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Doué! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either. Madrid get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's picked out the run. So much touch. Chance for a shot! And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball.
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who...
Solid! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's Solot. Doué. Look at the space here. And the shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold. McTominay. And it's Valverde. And it's Guti. Solot. Oh, he's had a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Solot, good strong midfield running here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, smashing header! Fernandez. Played out to the right. Lovely, now and the shot! Brilliant from Solot! A finish right from the top draw! And there's your hat-trick hero! He is simply indefatigable!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the great chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Now it's Kane. Doué.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a dangerous ball. They're and a chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Sorlot is onto this. He's picked his way. He's having a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical. Just can he finish? He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's through and all alone! Tries a shot! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This shooting chance! And he hits the net! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 8.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Great, but face to face with the keeper. Big chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This
Chance, surely! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
There's the shot! And that is faded wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Robertson. Oh, Sorlot. And he's in, takes a shot! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
6 minutes has been indicated.
And the finish! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Kylian Mbappe.
McTominay,
Kylian Mbappe.
foot in.
Kylian
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.
Number 4, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Two added minutes has been indicated. I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. The goal scorer after 59 minutes is number 11, Ronaldinho. 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 After 78 minutes is number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place. Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes added time. There will be 1 minute added time. I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.